Hello and welcome to the first episode of Fictional Type, a series dedicated to typing fictional characters in the objective personality system designed by Dave and Shannon Superpowers. Today we will be typing Homura Akemi, one of the protagonists or main characters of Puella Magi Madoka Magica, using Optex. On Personality Database, she is thought to be an INTJ, an INFJ by the letter dichotomies, and an INFP by many. My initial hypothesis from watching the show is that she truly is an NF and an IJ, but that she is an INTJ jumper. Let's see if that's the case. Taking a look at the English lyrics, or the English translation, of the theme song of the show, Connect, it becomes very obvious that Homura, within the song, or over the course of the song, experiences what could be considered a tidal wave of demon sensing when she loses her intuitive savior, and then finally reverts to the savior when she's able to use it again. At the beginning of this tidal wave, Homura states that the future blinked away so fast before her eye. She's referring to she and Madoka, and how the future she perceived for them both together has suddenly disappeared from her sight. When this happens, she is struck with the desire to repeat time, to relive past experiences that she feels she may have neglected in the past. From my own personal experience, a sensing tidal wave in someone who has savior intuition looks very similar to this, where the past is mourned and the desire to repeat it is present. If Homura is embodying this sensing demon once she loses her intuitive savior, it should be obvious that it is the intuition that saves her from the demon. When we look at the lyrics themselves, it becomes very obvious that this is the case. We see that her very emotional realization that she is still interested in reaching her future and still has a chance at doing so is exactly what saves her from the demon sensing tidal wave. She states that her heart is racing on because she wants to see her future with someone she is very close with and values very deeply. This certainly implies some degree of introverted feeling that is likely masculine and very strong, as well as some form of introverted intuition, as she is being inspired by her own personal, single, conceptual plan for the future. Finally, this statement about the road ahead and how she understands that it won't be easy certainly implies that she has some form of masculine FI that is driving her forward. Since it seems that some kind of introverted intuition and introverted feeling is exactly that which is driving her forward and saving her from her demon sensing, I think we can conclude that she is some form of INTJ or ISFP jumper. Additionally, I believe it is safe to conclude that both her intuition and her introverted feeling are masculine from this clip, from these lyrics. To give you a better idea of the emotion conveyed by Homura in these lines, I will play them myself for you to hear.
The future blinked away so fast before our eyes. Will we ever get the chance to redeem that too early goodbye? Within this world so full of fear, we find ourselves breaking through the dark of night each time it tries to break our spell.
This appears to be when she loses introverted intuition and has some form of demon sensing tidal wave, which is about to begin.
And with every day, time is ticking by, and it won't turn back no matter how we try.
The fact that Homura is so afraid of time itself, of physical reality, something that works in the physical world, leads me to conclude that perhaps she has demon not only sensing, but thinking as well. Although she does seem to use logic quite frequently in the show, and she certainly is very attuned to tribe reasons, it seems like she at least has some form of demon ST, which would confirm our hypothesis that she is NF. Next, Homura escapes her tidal wave by using her NF saviors.
We try, but within our hearts, our love's never to break. So let's unlock the door and let all of our dreams away. My heart's racing on, 'cause I wanna see the future end. In my dreams I see it with you, the road ahead. I know that it won't be easy, but I'll fight through. The blue sky above, I know it'll always wait for me. So there is no reason to be
Both Homura's confidence and reliance in and on her future implies that she is using her savior and I, which is likely masculine, to escape the present ST reality that she so fears. Next, I wish to show you a compilation of Homura's gestures, which imply that she is very nonchalant towards the physical world and towards the tribe, in order to convince you, once again, that she has demon tribe, yes, but more importantly, that she has some form of organize, overgather as a savior. Based on these clips, we might conclude that she is demon tribe after all, based on her very individualistic stance. Additionally, we can conclude that her second animal is likely introverted, because she seems to be very hesitant to interact with the tribe, and also very calm and reserved while she does it. Next, I would like to show you a clip from her own apartment, where you can see she has a lot of different possibilities, a lot of different physical things, a lot of different facts on the SE spectrum that she's trying to piece together into one NI plan for her future and how she'll confront the main villain of the series. Additionally, she is conversing with Kyoko very effectively and seems to be decent at coordinating with her, which implies that she does not in fact have some kind of major TE demon, but that it's somewhere in the middle where she can use it where she wants to, even though it's not her preference. This would imply she is an observer and not a decider. Indeed, her biggest problem in life, and that which causes her tidal waves, seems to be her lack of being grounded in reality, and her desire to fully escape it and exist in some kind of NF wonderland with Madoka. Finally, within the series itself, Homura is not seen being playful or wanting to gather with the tribe, but simply organizing the tribe, or organizing with or for the tribe, and its reasons, in order to achieve her goals. This also implies that her final animal, her third animal in the stack, is blast and not play. At this point, I think we have enough evidence to finally conclude that her type is double feminine, NIFI, SCBP, and INTJ jumper, exactly what Personality Database is implying in its INFJ and INTJ hypothesis for her type. Finally, I'd like to thank you all for watching the first episode of Fictional Type, and I'd like to ask you to please leave a comment with the type you think Homura is and your reasoning for why you think that way. Mind your demons, limit your saviors, and thanks for watching. I hope to see you soon.